Chemistry usually deals with electrons, not with disturbing the nucleus. The nucleus is the realm of physics and nuclear chemistry. We will not deal with that. So chemical reactions involve the electrons in the atom, particularly the outermost electrons. Let's look at the hydrogen atom. You will note that it's in group 1 or 1A. Its atomic number for hydrogen, its atomic number is 1. Therefore, it has 1 proton and 1 electron. So that has a positive 1 charge and a negative 1 charge, and the atom is neutral. The 2 charges add up to 0. Now, what would happen if we could remove 1 electron? So if we have hydrogen, and we show its little electron right here, it can go to a hydrogen atom without the electron and shoot off 1 electron. Here, there's 1 proton, 1 electron. They add up to 0. Now we have 1 proton with its positive charge, no electrons. So this now adds up to a +1. So when we strip an electron off hydrogen, it forms an ion, a charged particle, formed in this case by the loss of an electron. Because it's a positive charge, we call it a cation. It's a positively charged particle. Okay, on the periodic table, elements to the right of this line called the semi-metals are nonmetals. Nonmetals are usually negatively charged. Elements to the right are metals, or elements to the left, are metals, and they are usually positively charged. So most of the elements are usually positively charged because there's the most elements to the left of the semi-metal group. We can predict pretty easily the charges of the group A elements. Group 1, the hydrogen group, always have a +1. Group 2, the beryllium family, are +2. The boron family are usually +3. The carbon group don't usually have a charge. The nitrogen group are -3. The oxygen group are -2. The fluorine group are -1. And the noble gases don't usually have a charge. Now, what happened? Let's look at fluorine. Fluorine is on the nonmetal side, so we would expect it to have a negative charge. How does it get that negative charge? So fluorine has 9 protons, 9 electrons. So there's a +9 and a -9. Okay, so if fluorine somehow gains an electron, it'll become a fluorine ion. This has 9 pluses. This is 9 minuses. To add up to 0. Now we still have 9 protons, but now we have 10 electrons. So we have 10 negative charges, and that adds up to a -1. So we can use the periodic table to predict charge. Metals tend to lose electrons and become positive. Nonmetals tend to gain electrons and become negative ions. A negative ion, the fluorine on this side, is called an anion. An anion is negatively charged ion. Okay? So, you should be able to predict the ionic charge of group A atoms and explain how the atom has its charge.